What's up, everyone? It's your good friend Eric Thompson. So I coach realtors and I coach people on how to coach realtors. This video is called Negotiation for Beginners. This is totally going to help you out, even if you don't feel like you're a beginner. All right, so one thing you could do to help me, subscribe to the channel, and it's going to help you too because you're going to get more videos just like this. You're going to make sure that you do get them. Press that red button called subscribe. It helps me to spread this help to more people. And so please do that. Okay, negotiation for beginners. Here's what I hear a lot from people that I work with, realtors that I know, my realtor friends. They say to me, oh my gosh, in a negotiation, I just freeze up. I feel like such a beginner. I know that there's all these magic words and phrases and all this sophisticated stuff that I could say, but I forget it. I don't know it. I don't have it memorized. I'm just not that good of a negotiator, so I get clobbered in a negotiation, is what people say to me. I don't feel like I'm any good. I wish I was better at negotiation. I feel like such a beginner. I'm going to give you the very, very, very simple strategy that might be even the most effective strategy in negotiation. So the simplest strategy is also the most effective strategy. I'm going to tell you what to say. So in those moments where you're being beat up on your fee, when you are hearing from the outside broker that they want your seller to do certain things, you hear from a client that they're getting ready to go interview another realtor and you had no idea they were going to do that, right? And you're like, oh my gosh, what do I do? What do I say? Your brain is just spinning. You are trying to pull the tools out of your toolbox, but you're not sure what to do, not sure what to say. You freeze up. You know what you say? You say what they just said. All right. And what I mean by that is all you have to do is just repeat back to them what they just said. All right. You don't say it sarcastically. You don't say it snarky. You just say it. You just say it very matter of factly. So let's do some examples. Let's say they're trying to get you to discount your fee. So you may say to them, okay, so you want me to discount my fee. Let's say it's an outside broker and who's working with a buyer and you're under contract and you're working with the seller. You could say to that broker, so you want my seller to pay for a new roof. Let's say it's a potential seller and you just find out of the blue, like out of left field, that they're going to go talk to another realtor as well. You could just say, oh, so you're going to talk to another realtor. So that's all you have to do. Like just say back to them what they just said. Now, this does many things that are all beneficial, both to you and to them. The first obvious one is it buys you a little time. All right. So it puts a little pause in the conversation so that you can get your thoughts together, so that you can feel prepared and so that you can get ready to handle this. The other thing it does for you is that it clarifies their position, because what they're going to say, what they're going to then express to you are the details, kind of the reasons behind their thought and their decision. All right, so you're like, oh, okay, so now I'm starting to understand where they're coming from, and that will help me to have a really great answer for them. All right, so I'm not going to just try to react right away and try to answer this question right away. I need to better understand where they're coming from. So it does that. The thing it does for your client, for the person that you're talking to, is it allows them to clarify their own position back to them. So most commonly, they have not said this out loud before. They've only thought these thoughts. They've never had the chance to say it out loud. And that's always a benefit to the other person when they can say something back to themselves out loud and they can kind of hear their reasoning, and they may even start to question it. They may even start to understand that, well, maybe that's not such a reasonable request after all. When I said it to myself in my head, that was reasonable, but right now it's not so reasonable as I hear that. All right. So then what you can do is you can just repeat it back again. So let's say that they want to talk to another realtor, and you say, so you want to talk to another realtor? And they say, well, yeah, so my wife has a cousin who has a friend who has a sister, right? We've all been in those situations, and they're going on and on about this. So you say, oh, so it sounds like you have kind of this distant friend who's, it sounds like maybe they're not full time in real estate. They have another job, but you want to talk to them too. And you just keep doing that. Just say it back. And, never, like, you can't be annoying about it. Of course, you can't be snarky about it. You can't be sarcastic, but just allow them to express their thoughts. And then what you can do is you can make them an offer in the form of a question, right? You can make them an offer in the form of a question. So in the example of another realtor, you may say, all right, would it help if I really clarified to you all the things that I do that I find to be and my clients find to be way different than other realtors? Would it help you if I got you in touch with some of my past clients so that they can share with you their experience of working with me? If they're trying to get you to discount your fee, after you've allowed them to repeat back and really express where they're coming from, you could say, hey, would it help you if I walked you through like exactly how my fee works and all the different pieces to it? Would that help you out? So you earn the permission to make that offer after you've had the chance to let them express their position. So that's all you have to do, right? So bottom line, guys, you don't need the fancy, super sophisticated phrase dialogue. You don't have to think of it like you're shooting this magic arrow at them to kill the objection. You don't have to do that. All you have to do is just repeat back what they just said. And so that's the best way to be an expert negotiator, is to do the simplest thing, which is just repeat back right back to them what they just said. I hope this video was helpful to you. I love doing things like this because I love helping out realtors. Please, please, please subscribe to the channel. Hit that red button. It would mean the world to me. Love it. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for engaging with this one. Bye.